Prepare for nostalgia, you savages. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gandhi's Thoughts, brought to you by My Nutrition. I am Gandhi, and I am wearing my 2006 Carbon jersey. Now, also, before I get started on today's episode, 6,000 subscribers. You guys get this, and don't worry, I do not have an undershirt, and I will not wash this. You are getting exactly this jersey with the smell of Scott on it. How appealing is that? I'm kidding. I'll wash it. Relax, okay? Everyone, turn it back a notch. So, today, I'm going to be talking about two things. The first, the most apparent that everyone has really seen on Twitter, is Ghostayame has bowed out of doing game types anymore. Ghost, you are the man of the hour with your backwards hat and your decision making that people, for the most part, question because you seem like you just kind of wanted a job at 343. But it's okay, because you know what? In the back of your mind, you're still doing for the best interest of the competitive community. Now, I talked to Ghostayame today, and I was contemplating bringing him on the Skype show, but bringing him on the show, and I said, I don't know if I can because my internet's kind of screwy, so we'll save it for a later date. But essentially, Ghost told me, he said, I would love to continue to work with Halo, but the problem is that everyone's going back to Halo 3. And what Ghost has been doing for the competitive community is basically making the game types. He's been doing all the work. I know he has like a little group of minions, like a little cult following who kind of go through the same thing with him. And by thing, I mean testing game types, trying out maps, working with the spawns on every single map to see if it can actually work. But with Halo 3, there's already game types tested, known, and loved. And those are the MLG V7 or V8 settings. I forget. Whatever the latest one was. I think it was V7, possibly V8. Doesn't matter. All you need to know is those are known and loved. They're tested at a much bigger setting, and they play awesome. All those game types play pretty freaking sweet. So Ghost isn't really needed here. But the big thing here is that Ghost is just fucking gone. Like, now no longer do we have that kind of buffer between the competitive community and 343. What we have instead is we have an illusion of one. We kind of have like BS Angel and Bravo and I guess Neighbor now since he's hired. But Ghost was kind of like our middleman. We could go to Ghost and be like, you know what, Ghost, this sucks. And he would say, I know it kind of sucks, but why don't you give it a shot? And then we're like, no, this really sucks. And he's like, all right, I'll talk to 343. And then he'd come back and most likely nothing would change, but that doesn't matter. Ghost was really our buffer. If it wasn't for Ghost, I can safely assess that we would not have a 4-shot BR. We would not have a 2-shot beatdown. We would not have a team throwdown playlist. And we would, we'd be probably playing like a abandoned Team Slayer with the old spawns like in V2 with the sniper on the beach, overshield in the middle, and like I think the railgun was top gold. Ugh. Train wreck. But Ghost, buddy, we've been through a lot together. We've won a national championship. The picture's old when it's that pixelated. You can't even see the numbers, and you have hair. So the fact that you have hair and the picture's pixelated, yeah, we know. We know it's an old picture. But Ghost, I don't want to let anything slip here. You know why? Because your biggest accomplishment is not what you have done for Halo 4. It is the fact that you have successfully made the button-up blazer and the tie work with the backwards hat. And by work, I mean you have pissed everyone off by wearing that, but somehow still managed to do it. And for that, we salute you, Ghost. I still can't believe he got away with that for so long. How funny is that? He was just like, yeah, fuck it. Throw on my backwards hat. Got my blazer. You Danny DeVito lookalike, you. God, I love you, buddy. It's going to suck not having you here. I really hope the best for your adventures. For anyone who is actually interested in what Ghost is actually going to be doing, he's going to finish up basically his 4-year degree. And then after that, he's going to either be looking at going to VG, Virgin Gaming, 2K, or if that doesn't happen, he's just going to kind of get on into the real world. So, Ghost, it's going to suck not having you here. I speak on behalf of everyone when I say we love you, but we don't love you. Now, I know I normally end the show there. I was like getting ready. I was like, oh man, I think I'm supposed to like close out of the show right now. So now the second part of what we're going to be talking about today, this is what I like to call the list. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look down at number 13, you will see Halo 4. Now this is Major Nelson's list of Xbox Live activity for the week of September 30th. If you can see here, we have Grand Theft Auto 5, not a real shocker there being number 1. We have Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Minecraft. Normally, you know, that's like expected to be in the top 3. But when you scroll down a little bit, you see like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, FIFA 13, Madden, Battlefield 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Like, how fucking ancient is that game? Grand Theft Auto 4, are you shitting me? Ascend of Cole? I don't even know what this game is. Like, I Googled it, I looked at it, and it looks like Dynasty Wars with the guy who's wearing this mask. Never heard of it. What the shit happened? Anyways, back to the list. And then you have Halo 4. Friends well, I guess people at 343. Listen, okay? There has been something done to this game that wasn't enjoyable, okay? And I'm not saying I know what it is. I'm not saying I know what it isn't. But the matchmaking experience has to be better. The game has to be more fun. And obviously, you know, I'm going to sit here and say, ranks, spectator mode, make the game not suck. Go back to the formula. But even still, like, the online experience has to be better. You have to mock what has been done in the past. You don't have to reinvent the wheel for your matchmaking experience when Halo 2 and Halo 3 both paved the way for this, okay? They have tested it all. They've got it there right here. They're shaking it like a Polaroid picture. Like, they know what to do, okay? You literally have to bring back the social, okay? Take the same playlist and just make it social and then competitive. And with competitive, you get ranks, and in social, you don't, okay? I know everyone's against the competitive play, but really, if you just say, listen, same playlist, both are MLG. If you don't want to lose your rank and you want to warm up, here, join the social. And I can play against other scrubs or other people who have a guest and they're trying to showcase what the MLG playlist is all about. Or the guys who are dating their catfish girlfriends or the girl dating their catfish boyfriends. Did you hear about the one? This girl thought she was dating Little Bow Wow, and it ended up being a chick who looks just like Little Bow Wow. Hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. You can't fucking write that shit. But so for those people out there who are dating their catfishes, they can go into social and say, oh, well, you know, you're so much worse than me, but I can carry you in this and not have to lose my rank. That's what we're looking for here, friends. Bring back the social. Bring back a little bit of ranks. And you know, it may not be a bad idea to bring back clan matches. I've been sitting here floating it in my head. And I imagine one of the best ways to build fan bases is to start a clan. Especially an Xbox Live clan in a game. So let's say, like, I'm Team Carbon, right? Feel my boobs up. I'm Team Carbon, okay? What I want to do is I want other people to join Team Carbon. I have 30 spots, 60 spots, whatever it is. And I say, hey, you with the face over there with the eyes standing there with the shirt. I want you to come in here because you've been such a good fan. And then you have 60 spots, right? You have 60 spots, and I'm like, hey, listen, we want you in Team Carbon. You're a great fan. Bring it in. And then he has the Team Carbon. He may not be good, or she may not be good, but you know what? She's branded with the Team Carbon, and for that, she's happy, right? Like, that's cool. I would like to be invited to any of those. Like, I'm thinking about it now. I mean, obviously, I'd be invited to Ambush. But, like, I think it'd be really cool. For, like, Call of Duty, I'd do the same shit. Like, I would like to be a part of different organizations, such as, like, I don't know, I really like NVS, and I really like Complexity. And I like Unite. Like, any of those three who are like, hey, man, you want to be a part of my clan? Like, fuck yeah, why not, right? So these are the little things that you're going to have to do to bring it back. I mean, Halo at 13th below Grand Theft Auto 4. Your game's been out for a little over a year, man. Like, that's pretty scary. And then for those who care, at the bottom of the list, we have Gears of War 3. Kicking it, man. 2011. Or 2010 release. I think it was 2011. 2011 release, still making the top 20. Good job, buddy. And then, look at this. Look at this. You have 4 Call of Duties in the top 20. Jesus Christ. And then NHL 14 at 19. Hey, listen. It's apparent that you guys at 343 really have to change a lot of stuff. I understand everything with the studio, but the online experience has to be better. And we'll do more videos talking about that the more I think about it. Really, once again, guys, give it up for that backwards hat wearing Danny DeVito look-alike. Look at that chin strap. Perfectly. Nice and thin. Maybe about a 1/4 inch thick. Maybe a little bit better. And then you have my dumb ass doing, well, whatever I'm doing. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. But I don't love you. Take it easy.